What's up, knuckleheads?
Hey, how's it going?
I'm doing good. We just got done playing a quick, pretty windy 9.
Pretty windy.
Yeah,
You
it's
could say
pretty fucking windy.
Very windy. And we looked it up, and it said it was like, what, 10 to
It
12
said
hours?
14, but
And we're like, if this is 14,
yeah,
we are pussies.
yeah. There's no way it was 14.
Yeah, it was very windy.
Which where we were playing was right on a lake, so that always does cause the wind to.
Sure.
I guess it has a more direct path. And I swear to God, everybody that plays disc golf has dealt with this, but it blows my fucking mind that how you can be playing in multiple directions, but it's always a fucking headwind.
That's true. Every hole that we played, we're like, oh, this should be a tailwind on this hole. And it's like, no, it's like a right to left head instead.
Yeah, the first 4 holes, which all go in different directions, seem to be direct headwinds.
Yeah, we were playing in a vortex. It's just wind everywhere.
I think that's really what it was.
Yeah. It's like every time someone uses an example of like how something could physically, like using like physics, of like, well, if you threw in a vacuum, that's what we were throwing in a vacuum.
That's what it seemed like.
It sucked. And like I said, if the wind really was only like 15 mile per hour, then holy shit.
Yeah, because we've got a tournament this weekend. They're saying 10 to 20.
Yeah.
But I'm almost positive that was probably closer to a 25-30 mile an hour.
I'm hoping, because I see, when you watch people play at like Glass Blonde Open or DDO, I guess now, but you watch them play over in Emporia. It's like I said, that's one of my favorite things. It's not one of my favorite tournaments to watch just because of the wind.
Yeah.
When it's crazy windy, but I know watching what the wind, it makes you think how funny it is. Like watching what the wind does to your discs as opposed to what they do like on tournament coverage, watching pros throw it.
It exposes you.
Oh,
it
dude.
exposes our trash.
It does.
Angles, like everything. Like it.
Yeah, if you don't have a good clean release, everything can be understable.
Yeah, or overstable.
Yeah, well, that too. But definitely, like, with me personally, like, I noticed today throwing, which I've noticed it before, but just with my release, I guess I'm like spinning it on the apex. Or not the apex, what the fuck's that? What do they call it? The
Axis.
On tilt, yeah, on the, I guess I'm not spinning it on axis. And, I mean, I use the overstable disc, but, and just turns right into the ground.
Yeah.
And it just makes you feel like a fool.
What happened to me a couple times today was which one thing I've really been trying to correct is my nose up release, but I'm still in the wind. It really, especially in a headwind, like it exposes that nose up immediately.
Yeah,
like it just.
Yeah.
But like today, we had a couple of holes that were tailwinds, and I was still throwing nose up, and it would just catch the back of the or top of the flat plate and just smash it straight down. Yeah. Like it was. I hate throwing into a headwind. I would rather. I don't want to say I'd rather throw into a headwind, but sometimes you can just go super overstable and still. You're probably not going to get the distance that you normally would, but you can still get it to where you want it if if it just goes really dumb overstable. But sometimes throwing in a tailwind messes me up worse than.
I'm with you on that to an extent because other than it just smashing your disc down, you won't be able to get a lot of the turn out of them. So use less stable discs, I guess. But not throwing in wind enough it causes me to have poor disc selection in it because I just don't do it enough.
And if like you were saying, like in Emporia or Kansas or whatever, they always play in the wind, like constantly.
Yeah.
It's never not windy there. I guess I've never been there. Don't even want to go.
Yeah,
but
they don't even have neutral discs. They just overstable and understable.
Understable, yeah.
Tailwind and hellwind. Tailwind and headwind discs.
Yeah, but it wasn't the best 9.
It wasn't the best 9 we played.
It didn't feel good. When we left there, I was like, yikes.
Yeah, let's go push this podcast down, I guess, after that shitty round.
We got that dubs this weekend. I was kind of hoping to play good and get my confidence up and be like, yeah.
Yeah, 2 days. How's it feeling?
No, not great. No. I mean, not feeling great about it. About my putts, about nothing.
You'll go out there tomorrow and practice.
Yeah, I'll definitely, I'll do some field work tomorrow. Some light field work and some putting, but I'm not going to play around tomorrow because my old, almost 45-year-old ass has to.
You got to reserve the rounds.
I can't play. If I played a round tomorrow and then tried to play 2 rounds Saturday, I wouldn't be able to play tag Sunday.
Yeah, and you ain't missing tags.
I can't miss tags. I'm holding that big foe. I got the foe.
You got the number 4 tag.
Yeah, and I want to be able to try to my best to keep it. I doubt it.
That's nice. That's like when those dudes that like those race car drivers go out there and Dale Earnhardt wasn't there. They got number 1. Just kidding.
No, it's true. There wasn't a whole. There was a few ballers not there. No, well, yeah, there is a few ballers there not there last week. So I normally I am more in the. Sometimes I can keep the top 4 for a couple weeks, but normally I'm in the more of the 6 to 7 range in our club. So
you trying to fight? You trying to climb to get to number 2?
I like playing. I like when no, probably not. I mean, I might get it for a week, but I couldn't hold it. But
I won't keep it for long.
I like playing on the lead card though. I like playing with the better players. I swear it makes me play. It makes me play better.
I'm with you on that. And speaking of we're talking about this tournament we're going to play this weekend, the Tennessee State Dubs. I actually told my partner, I'm like, listen, I'm not trying to go into the second round being on the card with a bunch of fucking idiots, okay? You know what I'm talking about. The bottom, and I'm not saying everyone that's on the bottom card is just a bunch of dum-dums, but I have been on that back card, those back, 1 to 3 cards.
That's where I stay. That's where I live. That's where I thrive, baby.
Back with the fucking, I don't know. I don't even know what you would...
The bogey getters. The bottom dwellers.
The bottom dwellers is what I was trying to say. Yeah. And that's also like, a lot of those dudes are always there. They're like, oh yeah, this is the guy from last tournament. We're always on the last card, the second round.
That's not a good feeling.
So they're just boys. They're high-fiving and shit. And you're like, oh, man.
Bottom of the card again.
Yeah. Meanwhile, there's just like a good kid that just happened to blow up or something. He's just like, fuck. I hope I can play well. That's the thing. I'm with you. I think I play well with better folks, when there's more of a competition. I think.
Yeah.
It's hard to say. Because I definitely do let the nerves get to me as well. But
I would tournament like sanctioned tournament. Yes, like if I'm in the lead card, my nerves do turn up. You know what I mean? But with our tags, I play with those guys so much.
Yeah,
I don't really get that nervous. And there's a few of them there that I don't expect to beat. So it's not as nerve wracking. Like if I do jump out and. There's been a few times. I mean, I can pop off and have a really good round. You know what I mean? Of
course.
I can't consistently have good rounds, but I can pop off and play with mostly anybody in the club, but not consistently. So, but when I do, say I'm 9 holes in and I'm winning, then the nerves start. I'm like,
yeah.
But I kind of, and I know, and this is a more of an issue, a life issue with me, not just disc golf. Is like. I have no, confidence. Like, I don't have much of a self-esteem. Like, I don't have very much confidence in myself. So, a lot of times I go in just like, well, I'm probably not going to win.
Right. Yeah, whatever.
You know what I mean?
Like, you try, but it's like, yeah, but I mean, let's be honest.
That was one of my goals this year, that I want to be a little more competitive at tags.
Yeah.
Because some of those guys I play with, super competitive at tags. Even though there's not a whole lot of money, I mean, we do an A and a B pool, $5, whatever.
Yeah.
And then of course you have your pots that grow, your ace pots, your birdie pots, and whatever. But I do want to be a little more competitive this year.
Yeah.
Like I want to try to stay. I mean, 3 and lower would be amazing, But like I want to stay 4, 5, 6. 7. That's where I want to be.
4, 5 tag. 4, 5, 6,
Yeah,
7 tag. Yeah.
That'll
show your consistency too. Like if you kept those tags.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the year, I want my average. And I'm going to keep track of what tags I keep every week.
Yeah.
And I want my average to be in that area, the 4, 5, 6, 6-ish. If 1, 2, 3, even fucking better.
Right.
And and that would be a hell of a tag season for me. I mean, ridiculous. Like, if I can stay 4, 5, 6 average.
Out of 6? Yeah.
I mean, hopefully we'll have. I think last year we had something like 21 or 22 tags. It's not a huge club. I mean, we're not a huge club.
Right.
And we're trying to grow it. And I'm going to kind of. I'm not taking it by the reins or anything, but I'm gonna help. I'm gonna try to help with tags this year.
And if you feel like if you're gonna go in there, roll up your sleeves, and put in the work, you may as well go in there and kick some ass too.
Yeah, why not? I'm gonna invite these people to get their asses ate.
Yeah,
I'm like, hey, come play tags.
I brought my appetite. Hope you brought a clean ass for me to eat.
Ain't gotta be clean. I'm eating all of them, baby.
All the asses.
I'm eating all of them.
Clean or not, dude.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. There is no, I don't know what I'm going to say.
All asses are edible.
All asses are edible to you?
On the course, yes.
Sure.
Not in real life.
Not in real life.
No, I'm not nasty like that.
Yeah, proverbial
Yeah,
ass eating.
Course ass eating.
Yeah.
But had all stars, and it's finally time for actual disc golf. Actual professional fucking disc golf.
Yeah,
the All Star weekend was cool. I guess
I guess people had issues with the streaming.
Well, see, yeah, that's what I was gonna say, which is odd because you had issues.
Yeah.
I didn't. Now I did have an issue with the time fiasco on Saturday morning. I read somewhere that it was 8:30, and I tried to start watching at 8:30 and couldn't figure out why I couldn't watch it. And at 9:30 sharp, it came on, but it did seem like it had been streaming. It seemed like maybe I started watching it maybe a couple of minutes after, but it was already fucking into it. Like they were playing. It seemed like they were into a conversation. When I would have expected if it had just started, it would have been like them in the booth. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't know if they actually started at 8:30 and they didn't start streaming it on my end.
I'd seen other people make that complaint as well.
Yeah.
Online. Which anyone who's paying attention on social media, I'm sure everyone saw the complaints.
Yeah, there's tons of
It's
them.
bananas. I didn't have a ton of complaints, right? Because I'm actually pretty patient, although I did experience some issues. So I was irritated.
Yeah.
But my biggest issue, and I hope it gets fixed, I'll see what I can do, but on the Roku app, when you try to stream DGN, the audio is fine, but it's just like everything's a little bit slower. So it's just like in slow motion. So I can't stream it on my Roku app. So maybe, does anyone even fucking use Roku anymore?
I think a lot of people do. Yeah, for sure. See, I didn't have, like I said, I think the reason I was so impatient, and I did immediately start like, what the fuck? It's supposed to start at 8:30. Like I was on it, like 8:30.
God damn it, DGN.
But I was also stuck in a fucking airport.
Yeah.
A 3-hour goddamn layover, and I was wanting to watch some fucking disc golf.
Sure.
You know, so I'm not saying I had the right to complain or like I didn't freak out or nothing, but I was like, God damn it, I was looking forward to it. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be stuck here 3 hours. At least at 8:30, I'm gonna be able to watch some disc golf. You know.
You wrote Jeff Spring. You're like, I'm in a fucking airport. There's been a layover for 3 hours.
Yeah, I'm in Charlotte's fucking airport.
Yeah.
Knowing that I'm 8 miles away from fucking Hornet's Nest. that did bother me. I was sitting there and I should have never even pulled up UDisc. I was like, I wonder how far away I am. And I was like 8 miles from Hornet's Nest. And I was like, I got 3 hours. I could probably pull off 9 holes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Of course, I didn't have any friends with me, you know, but yeah, I did get a little irritated. But after that 8:30, 9:30 fiasco.
No issue streaming.
No issue streaming. It was great on my phone. Finally got home, you know, later Saturday evening. And then I watched some replays. Then Sunday, Fire Stick worked fine. Like I didn't have any issues. Like no lagging, like nothing.
I also don't like on the app that when you close it out, the media player won't stay.
The picture in
playing.
picture. Yes, they definitely need to do that again because during the summer, a thing that I did a lot in the last couple of years was when I was mowing, I would turn it, close my phone, and the audio would still play through my headphones, so I could go out and mow and listen.
Right.
I don't know how insane it is that I listen to fucking disc golf, but
I try. Actually, that's a funny thing to talk about. I can't get into listening to disc golf.
So it doesn't bother me. Yeah.
I figured that I could, loving it so much, but every time I've ever tried, I'm like, music or a podcast instead. Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't bother me. Like I have to mow on Sundays most of the time. Saturday or Sunday, I got to mow at least one day on the weekends.
Right.
So I try to time it where I won't miss as much. Like if it's Saturday, I'm going to do it at the end of the FPO and try to get it done before
Yeah, but
NPO starts.
how fucking often do you find yourself mowing and being like, oh shit, there, and you have to like stop and look at your phone?
Definitely sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. Definitely.
I see there being a
sometimes.
lot of that.
But I mean, I do. There's, I'll find a shady spot and go park and watch a few holes or
said
whatever.
they're taking a
Like the
break,
last
yeah.
few holes of the lead card or something. You know what I mean?
All right.
Or if they some amazing shot, sometimes I'll fucking stop and. But I mean, they do need to figure out or fix the picture-in-picture. Because I do like to, sometimes I'll scroll other shit and let it play in the picture-in-picture, and I need to be able to close my phone, put it in my fucking pocket, and be able to listen to it.
Yeah, that too. Those are probably easy problems to fix for them to fix. The frame rate though, wasn't it supposed to have? I couldn't tell you if that looked better or if that's not supposed to happen until this weekend.
I have no idea.
As far as like picture quality goes, like, I couldn't tell you a difference between this year and last year.
First off, or for me, I couldn't really tell either, but it was dark as fuck, pouring down raining. So you got to think maybe the lenses were dirty.
Well, there was a lot of that for sure, but
so I mean maybe it'll be better. Maybe it'll be better this week if it's not, the weather's not so bad. The weather was a fucking nasty. It was gross.
Yeah, it really was gross. Those people that are big fans of the West Coast, starting out in the West Coast, were definitely over there like
yeah. I've got boots on the ground there in Brooksville, and he said it's drying up nicely.
Really?
So yeah. He said
I keep seeing people posting videos on Instagram and stuff. It's looking nice out there. Yeah.
Dills has been there a few weeks and stuff. For a few weeks, almost a month. And he said a lot of it is like almost like lava rock. And he said he figured it would dry out pretty good, and he said it is. So
good.
He said the sun's drying it up. He said he thinks it's gonna be in good shape. So
that's awesome. I'm excited to watch the start of the season in Florida.
Yeah. Did you get to watch most of the skills?
I didn't get to watch most of it, but I got to watch a little bit of it here and there. I didn't get to watch the putting. I really didn't get to see any of it actually, which sucks. That probably would have been the best one to watch.
It was good, yeah.
But I did watch the accuracy, and distance was fucking great.
Yeah.
I watched all of it, but I don't know. What about Ellie Ezra, dude?
She bombs, man. Like, and I've noticed a lot of newer players. I would say, or I guess maybe younger players. They almost, you hear a lot of like Holland Hanley. She preaches it a lot on that Power DGA. Get your arm out away from you and bring it in. That way you're not rounding, right? But if you watch Ellie Ezra and some other like content creators, I've noticed, like younger players, they almost reach behind them, like almost in, like if you look at her reach back, she's not going out, she's reaching in.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Or maybe it's just the way she's turning her torso so far, it seems like it's in. She's definitely not reaching out.
Right.
Like there's no reaching out. She's either coming straight through or almost rounding.
Yeah. And she throws, very far, 500 feet.
Yeah, what she throw at the USDGC? 530 something?
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure when she won at USDGC the distance, it was like 530 something. So I think that, dude, if she gets under control, I mean, she played good at USDGC or Throw Pink. I'm sorry, I said USDGC. Throw Pink.
Easy.
But she played good. I think that if she can get her putts down in this, I think she has a chance to make some noise this year. I hope she goes in with a thought. I was thinking this, like, if I was her parents, like, I think I would tell her, listen, we're gonna go on tour, but we don't need the money. We're gonna take care of you. You don't need to worry about winning. You don't need to worry about shit. You just go out here and learn and play. You're not in a situation where you're living. You're 16 fucking years old or 17.
Dude, if you were a disc golf, if you had a kid that played disc golf, you'd be like a pageant parent.
Oh, wow.
You would make them play.
No.
You would live vicariously through them.
Yeah,
they'd be really good, and you were like, you gotta win, boy. You'd be like Paige Pierce's dad.
Hey, I'll tell you, when you have a kid that's good at sports, it is, and you are like an ex-athlete or you like sports, it's hard not to almost live vicariously. I
Right.
caught when my son was playing ball, and I said it like he was a freak. He was good at pretty much everything. Went and played some D3 football. Like he was good, but like it was hard not to. Like I tried not to. I'm like, we're not gonna do that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But you catch yourself in it. You're invested in it. Like
Yeah.
not just time, but we're talking money. Whenever your kids play sports, you're invested. You
Yeah.
really are.
So when they mess up, you got to slap them upside the head a
You'll be
little
like,
bit.
what the fuck,
Yeah,
dude?
You're gonna have to cause a scene in the Walmart parking lot.
But I think if I was her parents, that's what I would tell her. Let's not. You're not doing this for a living right now. You
Yeah.
got a few more years before you really have to even worry about the money part of it. Just go out here and learn, get comfortable, play. And I think if she goes in with that mindset, she could make some like noise this year.
Absolutely.
I really do think she can.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm anxious to see it. Be cool.
Yeah.
Young prodigy.
Yeah.
Not with prodigy.
Then yeah, not anymore. Or no, she.
Is she?
I don't think. No, she's not. She's
No.
with DGA, but I don't know who she was with before. I can't remember. But C-Dick made people look like fools.
Yeah, with that
And,
accuracy contest.
Yeah.
That was
That
awesome. Love to see it for the Tennessee native.
I hope he has a good year this year.
I do too.
I can't help but just to pull this hardcore for CD.
We do.
dude.
We both do, man. All year, like anyone who listens know that we love Chris Dickerson. And every time he's not really, he falls short. We're always like this stupid piece of shit.
We get emotionally involved with him.
Yeah, I think
he'll
I
make
get-
one bad shot. We're like, God, it's fucking
It's over. Yeah.
Ball game.
Sorry. There's always next year, Chris. That's funny watching Worlds. That's what we did the whole time we watched Worlds. Every time we'd have an errant shot, we're just like, well, that's a wrap.
Turn it off.
Way to
Turn it off.
Way to make Tennessee look good. Really showing up for us out there, Chris. But yeah, we need Chris to win. We, like you said, we live vicariously through him. That's
We
our
are.
boy, dude.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite players on tour. Not because he's from Tennessee.
No. Because he has a dog named Sam.
Let's
Blue
be-
healer.
Yeah.
You can't get any cooler than
No,
that.
we're big dog guys over here.
Yeah, we're big blue healer fans.
We like dogs that herd. What do they herd?
Everything, anything that's in a field.
And they heal.
Yeah, and they're
So,
blue.
yeah, we gotta go for Chris just for that reason
Yeah.
because he's got the dog.
Has nothing to do with Tennessee.
It has nothing to do with Tennessee.
How about this Tennessee baseballs shirt? Whoop whoop.
Oh, baseball.
Baseball season's getting ready to crank up. Number 5 in the nation.
Hell yeah, dude. Anyways, so we got so Chris Dickerson making the accuracy competition look badass. Like you said, hopefully we get to see him.
I think he's gonna have a great year this year.
You do?
Yeah, I got a feeling, dude.
This year's gonna be different.
It's gonna be a good year
Well,
for
it's not
CD,
like
dude.
last year he kind of fell off a little bit. You know, he wasn't really
Fell
placing.
off, smell off. He's number 10 in the world, dude.
Is he right now? Currently? Oh, nice.
They just released the PDGA world rankings.
Yeah, 2019 he was like number 3. So
Yeah. Well, he's gonna be back up there this year.
I'm hoping.
Faux show.
I'm hoping to see it. Yeah. Watching Chris, dude, seeing AB bomb,
He's dumb.
especially after watching all those other dudes. I was
Yeah.
like, fuck.
Yeah.
And also it really made me see how fucking tough it is to consistently throw that far.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they would throw 500 plus and then just over 400 or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think they had a right to left or a left to right, and they really just had to keep it low. Like they couldn't do the big
Right, like the big sky.
turnover.
fucking-
Yeah, they had to just throw almost like a golf shot. He was throwing 700-foot golf shot. And I don't know if you get to watch a lot of the doubles, but the doubles, dude, he threw one shot that it was like I want to say it was like it's like a 600-foot par 4 or something. And if it wouldn't have hit a tree after a skip, he would have been close to circle 1. Like,
Yeah,
it was a
that's it.
golf shot. Like, it was fucking nuts.
He's good.
Yeah,
He can throw very far.
very far.
He can throw very far. He doesn't win a lot, but he can throw
That's
far
another
as
man
fuck.
that if he just gets a little bit of his close game. His putts aren't really.
He's
that
literally
bad.
one of my. He made top 3 favorite players to watch play.
Oh yeah,
Anthony
because he
Barela.
does shit that nobody else.
Well,
can
I
do.
like his style, like
Yeah.
his technique. I like
his glasses
watching him
and
throw.
his- yeah.
Yeah, I love his fucking. What are they? Pit Vipers.
Pit Vipers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love Pit Vipers.
No, I know what you're saying. It's kind of like Matty O. Like he has a. I love watching Matty O because he's throwing different than everybody. He'll even throw different
Yeah.
lines than everybody else, and
Yeah.
this
And he
is-
talks about football during, so that's exciting.
Yeah, yeah, big Matty O guy. Over
You,
here.
you ever find yourself getting bored of listening to him talk about disc golf? And you're like, I wish they had talk about other sports.
I did it.
You know, like instead of saying like I need to birdie this hole, you could add a football term instead. You know,
I mean, when you live in Alabama, what are you gonna do?
I know you have mentioned that before. That in Alabama,
It's huge.
it's huge. So
They make-
even people in other sports refer to their sport
Yeah.
as college
Yeah,
football.
like they make a putt or a touchdown.
Everything.
Yeah,
Dude's
everything.
fucking his wife and shit. He's like, woo-hoo!
Field goal.
Yeah, what the fuck? I was over here trying to think of football terms and I had nothing. I was like, dude fucking his wife, and then he's like, pass the ball. I don't know. What do they say in there? What do they say in
I'm
football?
about to give you an extra point.
Yeah, yeah. Pick 6.
We go to extra yard.
There you go.
Pick 6. Pick 4.5.
But I don't know. It was cool. I think, but going back to DGN and stuff, I'll hold my tongue, and I'll be more. Like I said, I'm a little more patient. It's still the first of the season. There's gonna be some, there's gonna be some troubleshooting going on. Jeff Springs said it himself.
Yeah, and Jeff says it.
Jeff says it. You got to listen to it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not. I don't want it to lag. I don't want it to lag, and I don't want it to drop. I don't want it to be like the last few years, and then at the the end of a round, a lot of people are getting are starting to stream, and it drops you, like it kicks you. I don't want that for sure, but a lot of people, we're paying extra money and blah blah blah. You're really not paying unless you got the pro package. You're not really paying any extra money because if you have a PDGA membership, it's still the $7 or whatever. You know what I mean? And if you did get the pro package, that comes with fucking tickets to a goddamn DGPT event and all those extra whatever hour of the before the pregame and postgame or whatever the extra shit you get with the pro.
Yeah. It's actually like how we did it. You got the regular package, and I got the yearly pro.
Mm-hmm.
So
I do not like the fact that with the reg or standard is what it's called, that I don't get to watch USDGC.
yeah, that
And
sucks.
there's another one too. Which one? There's
Champs Cup, Pro Worlds.
is it all of them?
I
Is
think.
it all the majors? And I think that's kind of shit. But I mean, I'm gonna be at Worlds. And you've got the pro, so I'll just fucking come over to your house. I don't want you to
No, you have to pay for the subscription. I don't think they would like that if you just held a party and getting a lot of people.
Actually, how about this? You give me your goddamn password. I'm just gonna watch it in my house.
No, I can't do that either. It's pretty expensive. It's I did the math. It's like $12.75 a month.
It's
for
not
my-
bad.
It's really not for the yearly pro.
Did you pay for the yearly?
Yearly, yeah. I
That's
did.
smart. Let's get it all over with.
Yeah, and I got the 2 free DGPT tickets.
Yeah, and
So-
they're general admission. So you're looking at, let's say, if you go to Music City, you're looking at probably like $30, $35 a piece. So that's $70, $60,
Yeah, yeah.
$70.
I just don't know who I'm gonna take.
Yeah, I wouldn't take me, your fucking podcast co-host.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess I.
Yeah.
Would you like to go?
I might. Yeah, I'd take a free ticket. I was gonna go regardless. I'll definitely take a free ticket.
Yeah.
speaking
I'd probably sell it to you for $35. Yeah.
Help pay for my goddamn sub. Jeff Spring, speaking of Jeff Spring, he needs to just give us some media passes.
Yeah,
They
Jeff.
denied us last year. Said we didn't have YouTube channel. Guess what?
Do now,
We
bitch.
do now, bitch.
Yeah.
So, Jeff Spring, come on.
Yeah.
Hook us up.
The writing's on the walls.
I haven't even sent an email to try to get it. I'm so confident that they'll deny us that I have.
You're not
I
even
don't
gonna-
even want to. I know I will.
They'll never let us.
No.
They're not going to let us go to any event.
They
not gonna-
can't
you think
stop
they're-
us from fucking going.
Well, they're not going to just invite us.
No,
They're not going to listen to our
they're not gonna-
podcast and be like, these guys.
They're not gonna let us in for free. We're gonna have to pay. But guess what? We're still fucking going.
Tina Discs will have her own show on DGN before we're ever even invited to an event. She'll have her own show. She'll be like a talk show host.
Yeah, Tina's fucking stepping it up. She's getting all kinds of free stuff.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. Good for her. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
no, happy with Par sending her shit. Anthony sending her some shit.
Yeah, what the fuck, Anthony?
Yeah, Anthony.
You're our
goddamn
boy.
it. We didn't get no free fucking shit.
Yeah, Anthony from Happy with Par, dude. Where's our free shit?
I don't blame you. I'd send her
Yeah.
free shit.
I'm fucking unhappy with Par right now.
I'm unhappy with Anthony.
Yeah, I'm unhappy with Anthony. No.
I don't blame him.
Shout out to Anthony also for team captain of Clash
Yes.
Discs now.
Congrats, my friend.
Fucking
Congrats.
right,
That's
dude.
fucking awesome.
Big time.
I needed him to hook me up, and I'll pay for it. I don't expect it for free like Tina would get probably, but I really do want to throw one of those wild honeys. Like
Yeah.
everybody talks about how good of a fucking disc they are. I don't know if I have an arm, but I'd like to try one.
I mean, I don't know what they fly. Is this distance driver?
Yeah, I think it's 11. I think
Okay.
it's a Wraith clone, like a Grace Wraith,
Right.
you know.
No. Well, lucky for you, I only throw 11 speeds and under.
Down. Yeah, I know, exactly.
So, which is funny actually. I want to talk about that too. My change of distance drivers, but we'll get to that momentarily.
I do want to go back and say I was like joking with Anthony, and I am I'm happy. That's huge that he's
Yeah.
fucking team captain, dude.
Hell yeah, man!
That's awesome. That's a big deal. Congrats, Anthony.
Congrats, Anthony. We love you over here at Crazy
Yes, we
Valley.
do.
We're
We
gonna
are.
have him on again here soon.
We're actually still happy with Par. We're not unhappy.
No, I'm not unhappy with it.
I would send Tina free shit too if I was
Of course, she's awesome.
you. Yeah, she's
I
the
wouldn't.
best.
But anyways, going back to what were we talking about? God, man,
DGN.
my head's so clouded with tits and happy with Par and free stuff. I don't even know.
Oh, speaking of free stuff, let's go ahead and we'll get right back into DGN. But we have a disc in
Oh, yeah.
here, run maker, and a snapback cum towel or retractable towel is what he calls them.
He calls them retractable towels, but we don't market them that way.
No,
On the show, we call them cum towels, but we are giving these away
to one lucky
to
listener.
one lucky son of a gun.
Yeah, and all you got to do is go to YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
sub. And
Should be
then-
easy for
yeah,
you.
Or Dom. I like the Doming.
Yeah,
We don't have subs in our
You can
game.
dom us.
Everybody's Dom in our crew. We're all Doms.
Yeah.
There's no subs.
No subs here.
All Doms.
Yeah, go to the YouTube page and dom it up.
Dom it up. Get the Dom on, and then comment something. I don't know. Comment what your favorite disc that you're throwing right now.
There you go.
Like a newer disc that's kind of maybe taking something's place, or it's found a slot.
Yeah.
And then we'll just randomize everybody that goes in there, and we'll ship it to you.
Yeah.
You have a damn run maker, and
It's free.
a retractable cum towel.
Retractable cum towel. You can use it to wipe your discs off, or you can use it for cum. Honestly, you can use it for
You
cooking.
can spill coffee. I mean, you can use it for anything.
You really can. The run maker you should probably only use for disc golf.
Yeah, it won't wipe up coffee worth of fuck.
No, or cum.
Tried.
Tried, yeah. It's not the cum maker.
Cum maker?
Cum maker.
Okay,
Yeah.
back to DGN.
Get the run maker so you can cum maker.
Maker? Cum? Oh, I get it. I get it.
I don't know.
I get it, dude. They get it too.
Cum. So you can make her.
Yeah.
No.
It's not gonna work, but I like it though.
Yeah, make the run so make the run so she can see. I don't know. I'm lost. Let's move on.
Yeah. Wait a second. Oh, let me try one time.
Okay,
Cum.
that's all we got here. Disc golf and cum over here.
Yeah, but
Is that the only thing you can think of? Is just cum. Run maker.
well, we were talking about Anthony, and I get excited every time we talk about Anthony. So
It's fair.
I'm glad this camera's not down. I'm filled up a little
Yeah.
bit.
No, I can see. Yeah. Wow.
How could you not say it?
Yeah, you gonna make a run with that?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely not gonna make her come with it. That's for sure.
All right, enough.
Okay, DGN. we're going to give it time. I'm going to give it time. I'm happy with it right now. And like I said, I didn't have the issues that a lot of people did. The Fire Stick was fine. No lagging, no getting booted, nothing. And then the iPhone worked fine once it started. So just people, give them some time.
Guys.
And just I'm telling you, these microplastics are turning some disc golfers into some fucking pussies.
Yeah.
I really do. I think we're getting a little fucking soft. And come on, it's the standard $7 a month. Don't be a broke ass.
No.
Fucking don't. It's golf. It's never gonna be as fucking good as what the big productions are, right?
Right.
I mean, it's just not.
Yeah.
So just give them some time. It's gonna get better.
And it's ever changing with disc golf.
Yeah.
Because it's still so new. Well, I mean, the idea of live coverage and all that is still so new in its infancy. Really, it's only been around for a few years, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe. So like, and there's no fucking money in it. So
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
There's just no money in disc golf.
I'm assuming that it costs a lot to produce.
It's hard to-
that coverage.
Yeah, it's hard for me to bitch and moan about it when I'm like, I don't really even know what goes into making all this shit. But it's easy for me to be like, this is bullshit.
Yeah, well, that's everybody, right? I mean, nobody knows how hard it is or how much it costs or anything else, and they're just like, needs to be better. I pay $6-7 fucking month, blah blah blah. You know,
I don't know what Jeff Spring
quit drinking fucking Red Bulls. That costs you $7 a day, probably.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know what Jeff Spring could do to make it better. All I'm saying is he better just make it better. It's got to be better. Look, I'm not trying to be pushy or anything, but just like take your time and make the app better and what I want it to be.
picture in picture, right?
Yes.
Well, we want picture in picture.
Sure.
We want that. We don't want it to lag. You know what?
What?
The All-Star weekend was probably the first time in a season and a half that Doss was on the microphone, and not one time did I tweet Doss stinks. I didn't tweet it one time because I was.
You liked what you heard.
No, hell no, he stinks. But I was just happy for live disco.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You were just like, oh fuck yeah, there's Nate Doss, but that was just in the back. It was just whatever.
Yeah, I mean, the Nate Sexton kind of helps kill, or not? Was Sexton even on it? I can't remember. Terry was on it. Yeah, Sexton was on it, right? Yeah, like it kind of killed the DOS effect.
Right.
The DOS effect.
The DOS effect, dude. Yeah, that's a good one.
But that's how happy I was just to have some live disc golf and get to watch. Not one time did I tweet DOS stinks.
Yeah, that's good.
Mm-hmm. It's been a long time.
Next week, back to the same old shit.
Probably.
Yeah.
This weekend, I'm probably going to tweet it.
Once it's not new anymore, too. Back to DOS stinks.
Like,
the coverage fucking sucks, too, now that we're talking about it. Yeah, that's the only reason.
If it's not fixed by this weekend, next week we're like, fuck this. I want my money back.
Yeah. I think the only reason you're not bitching about the coverage now is just because you're so excited to see disc golf.
I think that is it. Honestly, I think that is
I could see people being definitely irritated about it with the price increase. That's, obviously, once the price goes up and it's like, all right, this still isn't fucking fixed. I get that. That's my knee-jerk reaction immediately, too, because I was like, I'm a little bitch when it comes to technology anyways. As soon as it goes a little awry, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this thing?
Yeah.
I have no patience. It's because it's because I have a little brain, right? It's because I'm dumb and I don't know technology, but every time it doesn't work, I'm just like, I just want to hit it with something. I know
primal, dude.
I know. And I've had that issue for years where I'm like, fucking things not working properly, like computers not working, my phone not working right, always pisses me off. And yeah, it's just because I'm stupid. I'm a caveman.
It's because we're dumb and we don't know how to control our emotions.
Yes.
Last night I was tweaking out because I couldn't find a t-shirt. Like I was this is fucking.
You texted me.
Yeah.
You were like, dude, have you seen my fucking t-shirt? I was
like,
well,
live over here.
Easy with the F word, but I'll check.
Yeah, I was wigging the fuck out because I couldn't find a t-shirt.
And you were like, never goddamn mind, I just found it.
Somebody put it in the fucking closet.
Yeah, where it fucking belongs.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of maniacs put clothes in the fucking closet, but
I'll fucking wear it tomorrow then.
I was pissed. I was freaking out.
Yeah, but any so I got a little irrational when I started watching the stream, and it was giving me issues. It was giving me issues on my phone as well.
Yeah.
Actually,
See, and maybe that, and this is just fucking pure ignorance.
with it being glitchy and whatnot.
Yeah, this is just pure ignorance. Me, what I'm about to say is like, to me, that seems like an easy fix. Because I mean, but seriously, what would cause it to, like, even because we have different service providers, right? But you were probably on Wi-Fi, right?
Yeah.
When you were watching it, I was not on Wi-Fi when I was watching it on my phone, but like, what would cause it to be? Because we both have iPhones, so we should be using the same app, right?
Mm-hmm.
What would cause it to be laggy on yours and have you having issues on yours, but on mine it doesn't? Like,
I don't know. When you said that it seems like an easy fix, I was with you until you laid it all out, and then I was like, I don't know. Actually,
that's what I'm saying. It's ignorant for me
I'm
to
over
say
here
that, but I'm like, I'm just trying to be confident. But like, yeah, that seems like an easy fix.
it seems like they could probably fix that up.
They could probably unplug it. Wait,
that's what Jeff Spring told you to do. That's what Jeff Spring said when people were like, "It's not working." He's like, "Have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in? Have you tried turning it off and turning it back on? You idiot." That is what.
Sign out.
Yeah, delete the app and reinstall.
Oh, really?
I think that's what he said. Is like you've tried logging out, deleting the app, and reinstalling it. I think that's what he recommended.
Damn,
maybe it was just
that's
logging out and logging back in, but I deleted the app and reinstalled it and everything, and it was still shitty DGN.
That sucks, man.
No, like I said, mostly it's satire. I'm just talking shit about Disc Golf Network. I don't feel as strongly as I'm letting on, but I really do like. I better be able to watch some fucking disc golf on my TV. That's the thing. Like if I can't not do that.
No.
After paying the yearly price, then I will turn into a caveman.
No, you might have to go buy a Fire Stick.
Yeah, I may end up having to do that.
Maybe. I would think that a lot of people use Roku. So I would think.
Yeah. Well, why isn't mine working, Jeff?
Well, you
have you tried turning your TV off and turning it back on? Have you tried blowing out the cartridge?
You're on top of your TV.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you tried tapping it with a screwdriver? Like it's a starter. He has the most basic fixes for every problem, Jeff.
Yeah. It's gonna get better. I got faith, brother. I
do too. I mean, I think a lot of these issues are something they can probably fix. Just like that. I don't know. Like you said, it sounds like these things sound like they could be easy fixes. Yeah. I don't know how they're gonna.
That's just probably in the they probably just need to change some zeros and some ones and.
Yeah, what do you mean? It's basic coding. I don't understand the issue.
Simple.
Frankly, yeah, plug in a few zeros and ones. What is it?
They probably just left the one out.
Yeah,
that's all
I don't understand.
It's probably just a couple ones, couple zeros.
But yeah, I mean. And as far as like the better picture quality, I don't even give a shit. Last year, I mean,
it was fine.
If you could just fix those few things, whatever, and then just say that the frame rate's better and it looked the same to me. I don't know if it's just untrained eyes looking at it that can't tell the difference, but it was supposed to be like, yeah, I mean, like I guess the picture quality was supposed to be better and like what was it? Fucking like transitions from shot to shot was supposed to be smoother. Oh, okay. So I don't know. Maybe that did. I actually wasn't paying attention to that. Yeah. And maybe that's actually what frame rate affects. I don't even know. I'm just throwing out a lot of terminology that I'm like, fix it. I don't give a shit what any of it means. Just make it.
You know what I didn't use? I didn't rewind it one time.
Yeah.
I didn't rewind it one time.
I did a couple times.
I didn't pause it. I didn't rewind it.
Yeah. I'm not going to use rewind a lot.
Yeah.
Or pause. I don't think.
Maybe pause. Like if I had to piss or something.
Yeah.
Fast forward it through the Lone Star fucking commercials.
That's fair. It's probably going to be a lot of those. Guess who doesn't have to worry about commercials?
Who's that? Oh, yeah, that's right. But
Ad
I kind of like
boy.
the commercials.
I know. What the fuck?
So what's it do whenever you're watching?
That's what I'm... Well, a lot
of... Is this going to show Nate Doss sitting there?
Yeah, they're just... Yeah, it just shows the booth like... Something to drink. Yeah. They're like leaning over farting and shit because their mics are cut off.
Bobby Hill over.
He does look like Bobby Hill, doesn't he?
Yeah, big time.
He does. The boy ain't right. But no, I don't know. I don't even know what I was saying.
Zeros and ones.
Zeros and ones, Disc Golf Network. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's gonna be fine.
I'll watch it. I'll tell you what will happen
What?
is, regardless on whether or not I'm happy with it, I'll still pay for it and watch it. It's the same thing with UDisc.
Yeah,
It's the same thing with whatever, anything they go up with, unless it's just like an absurd amount that I won't pay for. I've got to do it. You know, I love disc. Like they got me by the balls.
Yeah.
Because it's not really like that with Frisbees as much anymore for me, where I have to buy all the Frisbees. It's more so about that, but like with getting the content, I'll do what I got to do to watch.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's because I'm so excited about this season as it is. Like they could put any fucking price on it. They could sell me a bag of dog shit for $13 a month, and I'm gonna watch it.
You got any picks for this weekend?
Chris Dickerson.
Do you? I think I'd put him on the podium for sure. Yeah.
Southeast boy, keeping it in the Southeast.
And from my boots on the ground, he said that placement's huge. Like, he's been playing it for the last couple of weeks, and he said that distance isn't. Well, I'm not saying Chris doesn't have the distance,
right?
But he said he thinks that in this course placement's more than, like, shot shaping. Placement's
and they say
more
he's pretty accurate.
He is pretty accurate. So I would say I would pick him in the top three. I'm gonna pick him top three. I'm gonna go, even though he didn't seem like he didn't play very well in the damn dubs. I think Ricky's gonna have a good one.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
Or Calvin. I think Calvin, Ricky, and
Calvin's
Chris.
always up there.
Calvin, Ricky, and Chris with Paul fourth, and Matty O fifth. That's my top 5.
That's your top 5? Yeah. Let me run through mine. Because I think the obvious ones would be Calvin, Isaac, Gannon.
Yeah. Left Isaac out of this one.
I get it. I want to go with my picks. I'm going to go with number 1, C-Dick. And we'll go 2, Calvin. 3, Ricky. Also, yeah. Love to see Ricky kick ass. 4, Garrett Gurthey.
Whoa.
Yeah. Florida boy, why not?
Because, dude.
I love Garrett.
I do too.
But Paul Macbeth, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Paul Macbeth do something after
Me too. I hope his shoulders.
not really doing much and coming off of time with the fam.
Yeah, shoulder rehab, getting them stem cells.
Leaving it in rehab.
Yeah, he did leave
You know what rehab is for leaving it in? Having a baby.
18 years of damn PT.
Yeah. So he's taking a break from PT, from leaving it in.
He put some stem cells somewhere. You know what I'm
saying? Powerful stem cells.
Oh, yeah.
No, dude. Those genes are good.
Man, he's a man. As much as I am not the biggest Pement being, he's a fucking man.
Oh, of course.
He's
building fucking courses everywhere, all over in Zambia. Did you know in Zambia they were building the baskets? Not like shipping baskets here, like they were fucking fabricating them
with metal, or
I watched a video.
Palm trees. Or,
no,
I'm not even sure what kind of trees are in Zambia.
Yeah, was it like throwing out a cactus? I don't understand.
Where is Zambia? Is that
Africa,
Canada?
I believe. Zambia, Zambia, Tennessee.
I think it's around Toronto. Or
it's in that third world country, Canada. No, the Paul Macbeth Foundation's just building badass courses in really rich places. It's not for underdeveloped countries at all. It's just for ballers.
So were they using metal for real? Or?
Oh yeah. I swear to God, I'd watched a Instagram clip or something where we were like fabricating the baskets in Zambia. They were making them, and I was like, "Holy shit, dude!"
Probably hard to get baskets there. Well, I mean, you think they could ship them, but I don't even know where the fuck Zambia is at.
I don't know. Disc golf parks doesn't go to Zambia, maybe. Speaking of disc golf parks, though, Avery Jenkins it is rumored. Well, it's not rumored. No, it's confirmed at this point. But he is building a disc golf course in Knoxville, our area. We don't know if it's going to be pay to play or private or.
It's going to be one of those. From everything I'm hearing, it's going to be private, like somebody's private course. Now I don't know if it'll.
But he's just there building it for them.
Yeah. Obviously, they hired him to build the course,
disc golf park.
Yeah. But I hope it's pay to play. I would love to have. I've heard all kinds of stuff. I've heard there might be multiple courses on the property. And if that's true and it's pay to play, I would love that. I don't care to pay to play. You
No,
know?
I don't either. We don't have a good pay-to-play place around here.
No.
I just want to do it just because I'm assuming if it's pay-to-play, it's going to be a
Premium. Yeah.
premium championship level course. So.
I'm all about that. I would definitely pay to play, and I would even if it was nice enough and it was not in the other side of Knoxville, it was on our side of Knoxville. Then I would even think about if they offered like lifetime memberships, like Paul and McNeese, or whatever they
Dylan Cease and Paul.
Yeah, McCease, is that what they go?
Yeah.
McCease, they're offering the lifetime memberships, and you can pass them down. Like, you can pass them to your kids and stuff, which is really cool. I think that's cool.
That is awesome.
And if the course was good enough, and I mean, I would consider paying top dollar to have a lifetime membership somewhere.
Absolutely.
If I could pass it
It
down.
would be such a letdown, though, if it was just like, this was actually just some dude's course and no one's invited here.
I'm afraid that's what it's going to be.
Well, then quit putting pictures on the fucking internet of it.
I'm afraid that's what it's going to be.
Yeah.
Like, I've heard a couple of people that have a sneaky suspicion that it's going to be private. But if they're a disc golfer, right, and they like it enough to be putting a course on their property, that means they're out playing, right? Oh, wait a second. I might know who it is. Just thought about it. It might be. You think it might be Gabe from Whitechapel?
Oh, I never even thought about that. I don't know, maybe.
I wonder.
He just hired Avery Jenkins to build a fucking badass
Maybe.
course,
I mean,
on his property.
might.
Wow, that is a...
I'm just trying to think of people that maybe would do that wouldn't want to be.
Who else could it be?
I don't know. I mean, Dolly Parton.
Isn't
Peyton Manning?
isn't the Undertaker our fucking
No.
or Kane or whatever?
Yeah, Kane is.
Yeah, not the Undertaker.
Don't be stupid.
I'm sorry, guys. What's his name? Kane what?
Kane. It's Kane. What's his real name?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The wrestler Kane is
He's the mayor.
Is the mayor of Knoxville. Yeah.
Knox City
It's probably his.
or Knox County. Knox County. There's two different mayors. There's one for Knox County and one for Knoxville City.
Well, the WWE wrestler
Kane
is wanting a disc golf course built on his
Maybe.
property.
Could be.
Yeah.
I don't. Who am I to say he don't play disc golf?
I mean, it would be a silly assumption to make. You don't even know the man.
I mean, I know him pretty well.
Do you, though?
I grew up with him.
From watching wrestling. I don't even know what his thing was. He wore the mask and...
Yeah. He was Undertaker's brother. Come on,
Oh,
man.
was he?
Yeah.
Oh, because I kept wanting to say he rose from the dead, but that's
He
definitely...
he came from the flames of hell.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he came from hell, dude.
God damn.
Yeah.
But Undertaker also from hell, or?
No, he was just mean,
Oh.
dark, sadistic.
This is my brother. He's
Dirty
from hell.
son of a bitch. Fire
just-
and brimstone.
Yeah, that was his whole thing, right?
Something that I don't know. I didn't watch it that much.
It was a little bit after your time.
Yeah, I didn't. I was a kid wrestling fan. Like, I like the old wrestling stuff.
Sure.
Wrestling.
I love that you call it wrestling too.
Wrestling. I don't know what else to fucking call it. I think that's how I'm supposed to say it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Wrestling? How do you say it?
I say wrestling.
Wrestling? I guess that's how you're supposed to.
Or wrestling. You know I don't put
There's
G's on the end
There's
of things.
no A in wrestling. So I'm definitely saying it wrong.
Yeah,
I just know I haven't really even ever thought about this.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, I knew I said it wrong. I mean, people's made fun of me.
Yeah.
Dude, I take.
But I figured you knew it was wrestling.
People make fun of me the way I talk so much that I don't even.
You don't pay attention.
even
You're just like, haha, funny, right? And you just keep going. Yeah.
That trip last week, we were with a bunch of people from Canada. You don't think they fucking made fun of me the whole time I was there?
Oh, yeah. Well, they have no room to talk.
Dude,
They sound like silly heads.
yeah, sorry and A.
Yeah.
I walked into the resort, and I'm not even joking you. They were sitting at the table at the resort, and they were playing Sorry, the board game.
Yeah.
And I walked over, and I was like,
I'm not going to do it.
no. I was like, y'all gotta be fucking kidding me. They're like, what? A? And I was like, y'all are playing Sorry?
You're playing sorry?
They were just like,
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
It is dumb. So let's not talk about that. That's stupid.
All right, I'm sorry. What else?
We got we got Dubs. We got the Tennessee Dubs. We mentioned that.
Yeah.
And that's going to be... So, hopefully, one of us, next week's episode, we're going to be coming in here
As a winner.
as a
We can't
Dubs
both
winner.
win.
No.
Because we're not on the same team.
No. And I'm sorry that you're not going to win.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm sorry that you think that, but you're mistaken. I don't know if I'm going to win. I just know I'm going to beat you.
Oh, shit.
I just know that my team's going to beat your team seems to be more solid than mine. But I'm not concerned, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not concerned about it. Me and my boys are going to run it down your throats.
We'll see. Comment in the damn video who you think's going to win this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Team Pole Smokers or the old Putt Pirates?
It's pole smokers all the way. It's pole smokers.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
I say we take it.
We also, anyone who knows that we're playing this course, we had played this tournament like 4 or 5 years ago, and it was the worst conditions ever.
Yeah.
It's the worst conditions I've ever experienced, not in disc golf, in my life.
Like outside experience. Yeah,
Yeah.
It was the worst.
Yeah. I would rather hell be the way that people say it is than experience that again.
I think it could have been the reason I quit playing disc golf for a few years.
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
No shit.
I really cut back after that. That was miserable.
Dude,
like,
it was so bad.
Yeah.
So anyone that doesn't know, we only played one round. It was supposed to be 2 rounds, but it was at a temporary course on someone's property in like a cow field.
Yeah, it's a brewery. Like they have a brewery there, or a distillery, one of the two.
Yeah, and the property was on farmland. And it rained so fucking much that there were rivers in the fairways.
Yeah.
There were fish.
Yeah.
In the fucking fairways.
Yeah.
And then they weren't supposed to be there. You understand?
You're not supposed to have fish in the fairway.
No.
Like the creek got up so high, and then it dropped down, and the fish were
stuck
out in the fairway in the roads. Like there was fish just flopping around on the goddamn ground.
Yeah, I used one as a marker. I marked my putt with one.
And it wasn't just pouring down raining. It was fucking 50-mile-an-hour winds.
Dude, it was off, and it was it was this time of year. It was fucking freezing cold.
It was raining sideways. Like there was nothing you could do. Mm-hmm. There was no umbrella. No. There was nothing. Like rain gear. It was raining inside of the rain gear somehow.
Yeah.
Like it was like you got to a point where you were just like, okay, I'm gonna be. Everything's gonna be wet. Yeah. Like there was no drying off. There was no drying your disc. It was absolutely fucking miserable.
It was Forrest Gump Vietnam rain.
Yeah.
Is what it was.
Yeah, it was fucking bad.
Yeah. It no shit too. Is like since it was in a cow field. I mean, there were points where we were standing up to our ankles in water. So I mean, just cow shit and everything.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, it was bad. It was so bad.
So there's no possible way it could be this bad.
No.
Going into this weekend.
It's not supposed to rain. That's I mean, it's supposed to be windy, but there's no way it can be that bad.
No.
No way.
I don't know. It better be awesome is what it better be.
You want to do our tale of the city? Like the tour, we're going to call it on tour. Yeah. We're going to call it on tour. Each week we're going to take the state. We probably won't be able to do the city because we're going to try to do ridiculous fucking stories. So, but we're going to take the state. So since the tour, since they're playing Brooksville, Olympus, the great state of Florida, you found a pretty cool story.
Yeah, every time any pro tour stop, we're going to try to find a good juicy story from whatever state that whatever the state they're playing in.
New segment called On Tour.
On tour.
Yeah.
No. Tour life.
Tour.
But this story.
This is a good one.
This is a pretty good one. And the headline reads as Lee County couple arrested following bestiality investigation. That wasn't a great headline. According to Lee County Sheriff's Office, 26-year-old Samantha White had sexual intercourse with the family dog multiple times. Good old
Florida.
Fucking Florida,
Good old Florida, baby.
Oh, my goodness. A Lee County couple was arrested after being accused of sexually assaulting household pets. So apparently they had said that the girl had slept with the household dog multiple times, and her husband had filmed it. So he is also an accessory to dog fucking, I guess, which is a crime.
Yeah, it should be, right?
You can't even be near people fucking dogs.
Yeah.
You'll go to. I guess you'll get in trouble.
Yeah.
In case you didn't know.
Yeah. If you anybody out there, if you catch somebody fucking a dog,
Tell
report them
Report them.
immediately. The Humane Society.
That's fucking good. You call the animal shelter. Someone fucking a dog right here, and they're like, "Oh my god."
You call 911, be like, "Can I talk to animal control?"
Yeah. Yeah, could you get me to animal control right now? There's someone fucking a dog.
Good old Florida, though. Hey, what a way to start our on tour segment.
That's a great story. Also, it's better if it were like they caught a dude fucking a dog. That's where I'm like, whoa,
Yeah, that's disgusting.
awful. Well, I mean, it's still disgusting to fuck a dog one way or another, but I do feel like that would be gross. But a girl doing is actually kind of cool to watch. No. But at least, like, I feel like with animals, because, you know, I don't agree with bestiality. I just want to go ahead and start off with that. But I feel like a male animal is probably better to fuck a
You
to
think
get fucked by a male animal than to fuck an animal.
You would think that the dog actually probably is enjoying it.
Yeah,
Like,
he's probably like, wow, you know, like, holy shit. Like,
we'll get some human puss.
as a matter of fact, do you think all male animals like fucking? Like when girls will like suck them off, like those crazy bestiality people? Do you think they're like, God damn, this is amazing? Because I mean, you think it can't be comfortable in every case for an animal to get plowed by a dude.
No. Yeah, that's disgusting. Yeah, I in a sick, twisted way, I kind of understand what the fuck you're saying. Like, I really do. And
What's better here?
Yeah, if somebody had, if it had to happen, I think the male.
You think
Yeah.
You think what happened in Florida is a better story than her coming in and walking her husband fucking a dog?
Dog, yes.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Well, the other one's nuts too.
Yeah. No, but, I get it. I see what you're saying.
Right.
I think I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Like if I walked in and saw a dude,
we don't like either way.
I don't like.
No,
it either
they're
way.
both disgusting.
They're both gross.
I wouldn't watch either one of them.
Here's the thing, if I walked in and I saw a dude fucking a dog, I'm calling the cops.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to stop him first.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do what I can.
I'm gonna punch him right in the face.
Really? Yeah. I'm not gonna get physical. I'm not a physical dude, but I will be like, hey,
stop that.
Can you please
stop fucking that?
Enough? You know, he's had enough. But if I walked in on a dude fucking a dog, I'm definitely, like I said, I'm calling the cops.
Yeah.
But if I walk in on a girl do it, that's more of like that's me. Hey, stop! What are you doing? This is crazy. You know, I don't think I would call the cops. I don't think I would try to have any kind of intervention.
Let him finish first, and I'm calling the cops.
Yeah, I'd be like, he may be enjoying this, and if he's not, is it really that bad? Then you go into the argument: can you really rape a man? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh God,
that's enough of that.
That just went downhill.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know.
We fucked up when we started justifying.
I don't think it's okay one way or the other.
No, it's not.
I want that to be obvious.
Yeah, no, we know.
I don't think it's okay.
No, and everybody knows you don't think it's okay.
Okay.
I think everybody understands what you're saying is.
They would rather see a girl.
Yeah, I mean, anybody. Well, you know what I mean. Yeah, I think everybody agrees with you. Oh,
ultimately, there should be zero animal fuckery.
Yes, bestiality.
Not cool.
It's not fucking cool, and it's illegal.
Mm-hmm.
And you know us, we go by the rules.
We do go by the rules, except for PDGA rules.
Fuck PDGA rules.
But yeah, no,
Florida, dude.
No to bestiality.
The main part of the whole fucking story is fucking Florida.
Anyway, yeah, it's in Florida,
and that's just what people do in Florida.
Yeah.
I heard that's like big in Florida.
Bestiality?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Florida, dude. Yeah. It's Florida people down there. I believe it.
Seeing a gator fucking a chick.
God damn. Yeah. Florida? Yeah. Florida bestiality is rough. Fucking pythons and gators. Holy shit.
Oh, shit.
You know that's how Garrett Gerthy got his snap. He used to fucking pick up anacondas and whip the heads off of them. That's how he developed his snap.
He got it on his snap.
Yeah, that's how he developed it.
Grabbing gators by the tail and slinging them across the fucking yard.
No shit.
Yeah.
Get that damn gator.
I've heard that before. I've heard that's how he used to train.
Really?
grabbing snakes and slinging them, grabbing gators and slinging them.
No shit.
Jersey, I bet that motherfucker's a damn gator hunting son of a bitch. I bet he can throw a gator a couple 100 foot.
I guarantee you probably could. I'm waiting for the double craft jerky gator jerky.
Wow. I'm surprised we ain't seen it yet.
Yeah. Sounds
Double
pretty
G.
good to me.
There you go.
You heard it here.
Gator
He's
jerky.
finding a new manufacturer or whatever.
Yeah, I think he got one. I think I read on
okay.
Instagram he's got one that should be full production pretty soon.
Gator jerky's coming out hot.
Yes, I can't wait to get some more of that meat. Some of Double G's meat.
Double G craft jerky is the shit.
It's the best. Dude.
I'm not even just saying that
No.
because it's disc golf and I love disc golf.
No, it's
The
fucking,
jerky is fantastic.
It really is.
It really was good. And they hooked us up too because we were like, yeah, we have this podcast. We'd probably only had a few episodes at the
Yeah,
time.
maybe like one or two.
Yeah, and they sent us a bunch. They must
Yeah.
have sent us like $40 worth of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot because beef jerky's expensive.
Yeah, fuck yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's way too expensive. I don't understand why it's so expensive. It's just shout out to Double G and all them people there. You know, I mean that they really didn't have to do that. I mean
No.
I told them we had just started and we were wanting, you know, to talk because we like to talk about snacks. You know, back in the day, we like to talk about snacks.
Yeah.
And we did a little snack thing. What our favorite snacks were, and jerky's always been my favorite course snack, and still is to this day. Used to be nuts, but now it's jerky.
Yeah.
You know, so I thought, oh, we'll do a little review. I hit them up. And I expected them to send us a bag.
Yeah.
They sent us like a small bag of like almost every flavor they fucking had,
They really did.
and every one of them
It was great.
was great.
It was before Eagle came out with his vegan jerky, so we didn't get to have it.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, he dropped that vegan shit like right after that. Yeah.
We didn't get to try
It
it.
was so.
But probably no harm, no
What was
foul
your
on
favorite?
that.
You remember what your favorite was?
Sexton.
Yeah, sweet and spicy. Was it sweet and spicy?
Was it sweet and spicy? No, I think mine was garlic lovers.
Oh, garlic lovers was
It
good.
was so goddamn good, dude.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry, so let's get the fuck off here.
Sounds good, man.
Let's go get some alligator.
Yeah, and get ready for our podcast
Oh,
with
yeah.
the Hanging Loose Boys.
Yeah, we're going to be on Hanging Loose later tonight, so I don't know which one will drop first, either this one or maybe theirs, but go check that shit out.
Yeah,
go check out the Hanging Loose Boys, and we'll be on there, and we're going to go on there and see if we can't talk about dog fucking.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we're going to get away with talking about dog fucking on their fucking.
But as soon as they introduce us, that's exactly what's coming out of my mouth.
Hey, did y'all hear about the
And every time they try to change the subject, I'm just bringing up that story in Florida.
All right, y'all. Hey, enjoy the DGN coverage this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Try not to fucking get so upset if it ain't the best.
Yeah,
Man, support disc golf.
yeah. Support disc golf. Support Heiser Creep. Buy their clothing. It's
Yes.
awesome. Horror-inspired disc golf apparel company. Use code CVPOD at checkout to get 15% off. Go support our friends at Heiser Creep. They're awesome, and we love them.
They are, and on the Heiser Creep side, they just announced they're going to be dropping some new trucker hats. And you know Daddy loves trucker hats.
You are a trucker hat
I'm a
man.
trucker hat guy. I'm fat. My head gets hot. I like to have the air vents.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got a really big round head. They fit my, the dad hats fit me okay.
Yeah.
But not like the truckers, you know what I mean?
No.
The truckers, I look sexy in them.
We told Heiser Creep that. We voiced our concern. They let us know that they are going to make trucker hats just for that reason.
Pretty much. That's what he messaged me. He's like, Gibbs, I got you some trucker hats.
Yeah.
Thank God.
These are the kind of people we're talking about.
Yeah, amazing people.
Awesome.
Like, I just put an order in the other day. There was a little bit of a mix-up with USPS fucking them up.
Yeah.
My dude took care of me.
He did.
Made sure it's going to be here in time for when I needed it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just go check them out.
I
They're
reached out
awesome.
to them. I told them that I was running low on cash. They sent me a few $100s. I mean, these people are awesome. They're hooking us up left and right.
Yeah.
The boys at Heiser Creep has just been carrying this podcast.
Yep. But, yeah, go check them out. 15% CV pod.
Mm-hmm.
And for sure, go follow, sub, retweet, share, everything we put out there. Help us grow. Help us help you. Help us help you. I don't know how it's helping you, but help us out.
If you listen, it probably helps you.
Yeah.
In some way.
We have to be a break from the shit world that we live in. the work, wherever you listen when you're driving, or if you watch or whatever, you know, go sub on or Dom on YouTube. Dom on YouTube. We need to get them numbers up.
Yeah, I agree with that. We need more Doms on YouTube.
Yeah.
We need more Dom daddies out there on YouTube.
We need some Dom daddies and some Dom ladies.
Mm-hmm.
We need to be Dommed.
We do.
We love you.
We love you.